Hi guys, it's Fultoncards here, and I'm about to open up a box of Canada Juniors 2015. I've never bought a hobby box of these, but this is my first time. I think it's because the price point was fairly low. In other words, only $40 or $45, something like that, from Steel City Collectibles. So this particular box has autograph patches. It has Maple Leaf Forevers, which are die cuts. What else does it have? It has some base black autographs. It has dual autos. It has nameplates. It has tags, commemorative patches. It has duo, trio, quad, jumbo jersey cards. We'd also be looking for Canada men's jerseys, 1 in 20 packs. The True Norths are 1 in 24. The Canada's women jerseys are 1 in 30, and the local legends are 1 in 36. So there's 18 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. We should go ahead and try to crack this puppy open, if at all possible. So who would we be looking for? Well, before I state that, I just say that there should be 1 numbered autograph patch card, and there should be 2 autographs, I think, 2 other forms of autographs, which would be the either or premium relics, and there should be at least 3 game used jersey cards. 4 gold parallels, and a total of 108 cards. So we would be looking for, who would we be looking for? I tell you, we'd be looking for Connor McDavid. I think we'd be looking for Matthew Barzal. I actually went to one of the Canada Junior games with my nephew that year, and I saw Max Domi play a superb game against the juniors, as well as Connor McDavid and Zach Fucale. So Zach Fucale is another one who we'd be looking for if you're a Canadiens fan. But there was such a great rookie crop and World Juniors crop in 2015. It was arguably our best team. So this is what the box looks like, the hobby box. And we can dig in, and I like that we have 3 across. I've never really seen that before. And if you look at the thickness of the packs themselves, they are thick. So let's see what we get. As mentioned, I'd be looking for, something of the, those should be Robbie Fabry's. There's a lot of big name players who made it to the NHL, like Nick Ritchie, Jake Vatanen, Nicholas Patan, Mitch Marner, Matthew Barzal as mentioned. So those are some of the players we'd be looking for. So let's see what we get. So here are the base cards, and it's actually a really nice design, very clear, very simple, with the red and black. And we just got our first numbered patch, and it's dual colored, and it's a Nick Ritchie. Nick Ritchie's great because he is an NHLer, I believe, with the Ducks, unless I'm mistaken. And wow, how cool is that? And it's 12 of 21. So our first hit is a real hit with a beautiful patch. I'll set those aside for now. Eric Comrie, and this massive, absolutely massive decoy card. So I think from 2013-14, I collected the entire set of I think it was the Team Canada cards. These are World Junior cards, which is similar but different, easy to confuse the two. I know I have at times. And there we have someone on the women's team, Rebecca Johnston. We got Anthony Beauvillier. So here you can see we're talking about so many of these people are NHLers. Jillian Saulnier. And we have a Mitch Marner. And it's Hydro. So this is kind of a cool card. So it's a parallel card, or an insert card, rather, of Mitch Marner in junior. Awesome. Another ridiculously big decoy. And Madison, our man Madison. These packs are really thick, and I'm starting to see why they're thick. They're thick because of the crazy decoys in here. Let's continue on. There's another Mitch Marner and just his base card. I believe, is this a parallel? It might be a parallel. It's Madison Bowie card with the gold color. So we got Mitch Marner, we got Braden Point, He's another one who we'd be looking for, who's a real stud. There's Matthew Barzal. So we have all the big name players. And Connor McDavid. Awesome. So because it's 2015-16, we could sort of call this a rookie card, I guess, to a certain extent. I don't know whether that has any value at all. It looks very basish, even if it has sort of the gold coloring. So I'm just getting familiarized with these cards because I've never had any of these. And we have another insert card. And who is it? How cool is this? It's Nick Patan, and it is a Local Legends jersey card of Nick Patan. So that would be our second massive hit, moderate hit. So we do see that we do have a couple of parallels. This is cool, the old school pads. Gotta like that. So that's Anne-Renée Desbiens. And she's wearing these old school CCM pads. You gotta love that. Good on her. I was a goalie. I love, I just love following people's equipment, their pads, their sticks, obviously their masks. And we have an insert of one of the women's, and we have a Jennifer Wakefield. And this is also a dual colored patch with a silver rim to it. And there you go. So that's another one. So we have gotten one of the women's teams, and we have Dylan Strome, and we have another one of those massive decoys. So I don't know how much this box initially was. I can actually look it up to see what the initial price was on this box. I think it was $72 American, so that's sort of, with taxes, will cost you $100 Canadian. But online I got this for, as I said, under $50, maybe $40, something to that effect. And this is a True North jersey of Thomas Chabot. Thomas Chabot is arguably one of the best defensemen over the last couple of years to come out of the juniors. He was, I think he might have won, I think he won the MVP of the tournament, or was named to the All-Star team, or however they call it for the juniors, as a defenseman. I did see him play live, and Thomas Chabot, who I believe is on Ottawa Senators, was drafted by Senators, not completely, don't recall, but he is arguably one of the best defensemen to come out in many years, along with the sort of Sergachevs of the world. So Thomas Chabot is another really nice hit, but you notice that this 2015 year is such a star-studded junior crop that all my hits are decent hits. Holy. So I think I just hit a McDavid. So Dylan Strome, and I got a jumbo patch rookie, because it's 2015, of Connor McDavid. So this is a jumbo patch rookie Connor McDavid numbered card to 199, 40 of 199. So we are definitely delivering on the patch end. The question is auto patches and whatnot. Another massive decoy. Funny, I get a decoy and I get a jumbo patch in the same. So decoys don't necessarily mean that you don't get anything in the pack. This is a substantial hobby box. As far as hobby boxes goes, I'm already massively impressed. Another Connor McDavid. So we're really, I guess the other Connor McDavid, the gold one, was the parallel. So we're hitting, there's Zach Fucale, another Connor McDavid. How insane is that? This thing's beefed with Connor McDavid cards. In one pack, I just got two 2015 Connor McDavids. Now, I assume, so there's a Madison Bowie. I assume that those aren't considered. There's another Zach, but it's Zach Sachenko, not Zach Fucale, drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. He's a little bit of a smaller goalie, I think, in comparison to the size of the goalies in the NHL today, which might make it a bit difficult for him. I don't think he's full 6'2", but who knows? Most goalies in the NHL now start at over 6'3". I think Carey Price is probably about almost 6'3". He's probably 6'2.5". But the Pecorinis and so on tend to be bigger, which makes a big difference. Another Beauvillier, Nick Patan, and a Matthew Barzal. And this is a Matthew Barzal exclusives, unless I'm missing something. I don't know. Yeah, it is an exclusives. It's written so small. It's definitely an exclusives. I don't know whether that is a big thing or not. The difference is you see there's a little bit of gold at the top as opposed to there not being gold at the top. Not gold, red, sorry. Red ruby. Hammering through, so I'm not really separating out the parallels. I'm sort of only separating out the major hits. Nick Patan, Josh Morrissey, Nick Ritchie, Nathan Noel, and another Connor McDavid. This product is just bonkers with Connor McDavid. That's like what, my 5th or something. So on the Connor McDavid end, you will be happy. But the more mass-produced they are, sort of like the Parker set, you know, the less valuable they are. So if you hit them and there are so many of them, it means that they're common cards. And if they're common cards, they don't really have value. But if you're just collecting, you probably don't really care either way. Jocelyn LaRocque. It's nice to see the women's. The women's teams are always, they've had such great games against the Americans, and they're playing in the Olympics right now. Arguably better than the men's hockey because the NHL is not in the Olympics this year, which is a bit of a sort of hit to the gut after those epic years with Iggy and number 87. And René Desbiens, goalie again. So we do seem to see that there's repeated cards, unless the others were parallels. And here I got another one of these crazy Hydro cards, and it's Devin Sidorov. But what we do see, and there's Zach Vucali. But what we do see is how strong this rookie crop is. It's so ridiculously tight that almost every single name is recognizable. I don't think I've hit a Max Domi, have I? I don't even know. There's Dylan Strome, Fred Gauthier, got Milosh, and here's another exclusives with the red at the top. That's Tyler Benson, another one of the decoys. We are guaranteed an auto, and I don't believe I hit an auto yet. So that would be the next shopping list. Okay, Courtney, Richard. There's Natalie Spooner, one of our women's studs. Tyler Benson, Lawson Krause exclusives. Another massive decoy, Jessica Campbell. And we're down to our last 4 packs. Happy with the Connor McDavid jersey hit. But I'd like something else. Geneviève Lacasse, Brigitte Laquette, Jake Virtanen, and Emily Clark, Hydro. I like that they mix the women in with the men. It's just such a rare occurrence. When I got my Champs rookie auto of redemption of McDavid, it was my very last pack. Perhaps I can duplicate the luck. And well, we got a Pierre-Luc Dubois, Hydro, Pierre-Luc Dubois. Wouldn't mind another Barzal. Oh, here's my auto. So I got Nick Paul. Nick Paul is my auto. Not the best. Nick Paul, wow, what a thick card. How thick this thing is. Crazy. from Mississauga. Okay, so that's my major auto patch hit. I think I still feel like the McDavid one is my best hit. The patch, just the basic patch. And last couple of packs. Nick Paul again. Ellie Spooner. Evan Cormier. Thomas Chabot. Becca Johnston Hydro. Big Decoy and Mitch Marner. Okay, last pack. Last but not least. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully we have one more groovy little goodie. Let's see if we can be lucky. No, decoy is just a big decoy. Wow. And Brett Howden, and that would be another one of the parallels. Okay, so I got a bunch of Connor McDavids in here. There were the Hydros, which I didn't separate out. There were, I don't know, I can look at them. There's definitely a few of those Hydros. There's definitely some of those gold rookies. Hydro. 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 Not bad. Yeah, that's basically it. There's definitely some exclusives in here as well. Another Hydro. So I don't know how many exclusives there were, but there are definitely a couple of those. But so in terms of Hydros, we got, as far as I can tell, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And in terms of our rather larger hits, we got the Nick Paul, which is this massive auto jersey. We got the Jumbo Connor McDavid, which is really cool, and it's numbered. Let me see, what was this number 2? Oh, you can barely tell what this one was number 2. It's on there. I think it's 95 of 199. Right? But the Connor McDavid is really the best one. And we got this, which is of Thomas Chabot. So we got the Thomas Chabot. We got this Jennifer Wakefield, which is a jersey, just a plain jersey card. Very sick, very nice. We did get this Nick Patan. And this is actually a Hydro parallel because it's red of Mitch Marner. So it's a bit dinged in the corner. I don't know if I did that or if it occurred like that, but that's kind of cool. And then we got the Nick Ritchie dual, and it's 12 of 21. So that's it, plus a bunch of exclusives, which are those red ones. But we did well. I mean, in terms of jersey cards, there's basically five jersey cards plus the auto jersey. And I got a McDavid, which is excellent. So this is Fultoncards. Just open up a box of the 2015 juniors, Canada juniors, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York.